friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. This is the brand new free DLC for popular skating on your knees game. Get to work. The Doinkler portfolio. I'll say it again, because this is all for the algorithm. The Doinkler portfolio. Either way, I'm going to turn this music off a sec, because I don't want to... We'll go to that. I don't want to accidentally skip any in-game music because we're starting a new section of the game. Hi, I hope you've had a good day. Do I have any anecdotal shit? Do I have anything anecdotal to say today? I had a cooked breakfast because it's a Monday. I said I was cutting back on cooked breakfasts because I'm getting a little bit... but I have one on a Monday and that was good. Orange Fanta remains my beverage of choice, and I think that's it. I have no news. Do I have no news? I often have no news and I just make something up on the spot. I don't feel like I have news today. Do I? eBay sucks. There, I said it. I will never get sponsored by eBay as a Twitch streamer. We've been getting rid of some like office stuff at work through eBay, and holy shit, am I like in the 90s, like late 90s or whenever, when eBay was brand new, I tinkered with eBay a little bit as a young lad because my dad would have an account and I would buy like Final Fantasy merchandise through there and shit like that, stuff that you couldn't get in this country yet because it was available on eBay and people would ship it internationally. I bought like a knife on there once that's about this big. I have it on my shelf up here. And I had forgotten how much I literally hate it. It was a subject that, like the whole sniping thing, I feel like eBay had a period where everybody and their mums was like, oh yeah, put it on eBay. Go on eBay. And I feel like now it's Facebook Marketplace, which, again, I don't use. And I'm happy to have never used eBay is kind of pain. I've sold some trading cards through there once upon a time. I opened a pack of Magic the Gathering cards and pulled out a £25 card on my first go and was like, I have no use for this. I don't collect Magic the Gathering. I just opened this for fun. Put it on eBay, sold it for £25. But never have I realized I've only ever bought from it. See, I bid, and I have this really, I think I'm a little bit like scared of eBay. Somewhere in my bones, I'm a little bit scared of eBay, right? Because I can remember this situation where I tried to put in £10, and I must have been like 14 at the time. I tried to type £10 and bid 100. So of course, the person that's running the auction is like, yeah, give it to him, because I've just bid £100 on this thing that's probably worth 15. And I then had to write them this really sorry DM afterwards, being like, I'm really sorry, I meant to write 10 and I put 100. I'm only a 14-year-old boy. Please don't sue me. And then I was scared of eBay a little bit from then on. But now I'm using eBay in a professional setting, and I still hate it. I still hate it. People on the internet are weird. Can I just say? Not you guys. Never you. Especially not Boxy. Thank you very much for the hydrate. Especially not Boxy, but people on the internet are weird. And when you sell something through eBay in 2025, they want to ask you really obscure questions. Like, will they be able to post it back to you? And you're just sort of like, sir, that is a table. Sir, that is a table. We don't want it. If you want to send it, if there's something wrong with the table that you're purchasing from us, just throw it in a skip. Yes, me and my horse girls, very normal. I will say, though, Boxy, I saw the most wholesome meme about the horse racing game, the horse girl racing game, that was a normal guy looking at pictures of the horse girls and going, why isn't there any porn of this? And then the same guy, after playing the game, is like, stay away from my horse girl daughters. It's quite, I think, maybe it's a little bit, I'm not sure if that's actually true to the entire franchise or the entire community surrounding that game, but if that anime game about horse girls running around a track and you can feed them biscuits and shit and put them in swimsuits, if that somehow turned into a wholesome experience in 2025, I'm kind of here for it. Honestly, I'm kind of here for it. I'm happy about that. Volkaran, welcome in. I'm going to read through chat real quick. Happily Avocaro, congratulations on the first. DollyWhiskers, thank you very much for the quiet hello. Evil Seedlet, you're looking absolutely fabulous. Evil Seedlet, thank you very much for the contribution. Chat, if you go to the channel point menu down here, there is a community challenge currently running. If you go into that community challenge, you put any channel points into it, these will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Thank you for the applause. Dolly, Dilemma, welcome in, and thank you very much for the contribution. Cursed. I'm gonna... Oh, Cursed. There is much less NSW content. NSFW. I can't pronounce acronyms. There is much less NSFW content than you'd expect, considering it came out in 2018 initially, which I'm glad. I am glad. Not everything on the internet has to have a porn version of it. 95% of the internet probably has to have a porn version of it, but that little 5%, let's keep that little 5% sacred. And Jura, thank you very much for the contribution. Everybody, if you have achieved anything big or small in the last 24 hours, I would love to hear about it, because our community celebrates achievements, big or small. But there are some people out there that consider running a marathon a big deal. Some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you have done anything that you feel like you want to put out into the universe and share it with us so we can say that we're proud of you for something, that's cool, because there are people on the internet that don't have anybody to say that they're proud of them, and I feel bad about that. I am proud of myself. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a proud of it. I did a watch along in the Discord, and I was riding on such a high that I solo peaked yesterday that I think by that point, had nobody turned up, I wouldn't have been disappointed. I would have just sat there and watched the film quietly. But people did turn up. We watched K-pop Demon Hunters. It was a good time. And the only thing that I wanted out of the entire experience, because I'd watched the film before, right? I'd watched the film before. The only thing I wanted out of the experience was people spamming GIFs in the voice channel text chat. Oh, I live for that. I live for spamming text. I live for spamming GIFs in the text chat whilst watching a film with a group of community members. I feel it re-energized me a little bit. Not that I was bothered. Yes, it's fine, Boxy. We'll do another one soon. Nimona is probably next on the list. I think you expressed an interest in that as well. But still, I might even do another K-pop Demon Hunters. Maybe we'll do a monthly Demon Hunters watch, because that film is great. And honestly, I hope that the entire Hollywood / Disney / everything industry looks at K-pop Demon Hunters and goes, it can be animated, it can be adult, it doesn't have to be pornographic adult. And it can have a banging like a soundtrack to it, because holy shit, the music in that film is something else. In fact, I want to get assets for my webcam while it's down here. I might get K-pop Demon Hunter assets for my webcam just while the hype is still real. There's a cat in it that you can get a hat, and then there's like sexy anime men. I don't know what my hands are doing, but I'm kind of here for it either way. K-pop Demon Hunt is coming to a Chimken stream near you. Oh, I matched energy yesterday with this woman at work who is awful. I gave her back exactly what she was giving out. I usually withdraw, but I'm just done with her disrespect. Cursed, I'm so proud of you for standing up. Honestly, I get that is a massively big deal. People are not straightforward. I think I should cut certain people a little slack, but people are not straightforward. And quite often they're just dicks. I think that's all. I get that you are people, but I don't count Twitch chat as people. And I know that sounds insulting too. But in my mind, you're like this sort of very kind entity that realistically has only ever really shown me like kindness and appreciation and engagement and acceptance. And I'm like, but you're not people. You're like a cloud on the internet, in a completely handsome and pretty cloud that isn't. I don't know where. I'm digging myself a hole. I'm digging myself a hole. We're gonna stop. Yeah, that's it. That's how my life's going. She's truly awful. My work bestie and I have a nickname for her, Eeyore, like from Winnie the Pooh, because she's always super negative. I think I have Eeyore vibes, so you know what? You're not allowed to call them Eeyore anymore. I like Eeyore. Don't come in here belittling Eeyore. Eeyore is a blessed, chill childhood character. He was depressed. He wasn't super negative. He was just sad. His tail was like nailed into his ass. He lived in like a teepee made out of sticks in the middle of a windy field. Eeyore had his problems, and he was completely valid in having his problems. So you're not allowed to call him Eeyore anymore. One of my team nicknames is Pooh, so I get it. I fucking love Eeyore as well. I never got the Tigger hype. I do just like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is a good time. Where was I talking? Was I talking on stream with Kara yesterday when we were playing Peak? There's this whole, I can't remember what you call it, where people go to the Disneyland parks and they dress up as a character for the day. And it's like, I'm not sure if it's like a scheduled thing that they do, but there was this whole discussion with Kara about how people had been going to the Disneyland parks dressed up as Winnie the Pooh, who were disappointed that people were then telling them to put pants on. And it's taken me 24 hours to go, wait, what? Like a little red... What does Winnie the Pooh wear? Like a little red vest. Like a little red vest and no pants. I get so much Disney content about the hug rule. What's the hug rule? I don't know what the hug rule is. All I know is there are a lot of Disney fans out there, and I have strong opinions. I have strong Disney adjacent opinions.
Hooray. Sky Alakar has been nesting with us for 29 months.
Dolly.
Thanks to @DollyWhiskers for my 100 years of sub gifts. Forever allowing me to remind Chim every time he fails in a gem.
Yeah, DollyWhiskers, I think, has paid for every one of Sky Alakar's subs, and I'm kind of here for it. The hug rule is that the act as if hugging a child never go first. Okay. Oh, because they might not want to be touched. Okay, I get that. I don't know. I don't see that much content. I see a lot of very angry people about Disney. But at the same time, we've got people like Kara and Rachel in... Oh, never let go first. I thought you said never hug first. Wait for the child to come to you. That's a little bit more wholesome than I thought. The child breaks the hug because you don't know how long they need it. I mean, that's quite nice. I don't have a phobia. I don't have a phobia of them. I wouldn't say it was a phobia, but there's something uncanny valley, like it kind of creeps me out a little bit about the Disneyland characters that walk around the park in the suits. There's something a little bit, like we used to watch a content creator called Tom Scar, who talked regularly about the fact that he didn't like them either. Got really creeped out by the, like, what are they called? Like the mascots that go to sports games in the US. And I sort of, the older I'm getting and the more you hear stuff like that about them going around hugging people in a theme park, and I'm sort of like, I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. And I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese, so realistically, I've never seen like a similar sort of animatronic. Basically, Five Nights at Freddy's has ruined me. Not that I've ever played that game either, but I've seen clips. It doesn't look very pleasant. Hi, Nats. Oh my God, is that future VTuber and all-round good egg Nats debuting on the 21st of July at 10 a.m.? I'm sorry, I had to really think hard about those details then. My brain was like, Monday? 21st? Yeah, we got there in the end. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Go follow Nets. They're a good person. It's a day that's happening. Nats is a very good person. You should go drop them a follow because they're one of my favorite people. Don't tell them I said that. That will go straight to their head. Jade, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Our cute Business George picture. Business George is ready for business. Business George is ready to take on the Doinkler portfolio. And I also want to hop back into the main game for 5 seconds. Because I was playing this last time, and all cards on the table, I accidentally finished the secret ending. And I want to see where this puts you if you go back in. Does it just put you at the spawn? Oh, it's left me in space. Oh, good. Oh, good. You get to see the ending a second time. Like, I finished the last puzzle, but you actually get to see footage of what the ending looks like. I don't feel too guilty about this now. Chat, I am the richest man. I managed to get to the moon last time I played this off stream. You missed it. I'm sorry. Let's go. That doesn't look like the moon. That's just the sky. Where's the moon? Does it break if you reload the game? The moon was here last time. Is that all I get? It literally doesn't play it a second time. It doesn't play it a second time. Oh, God. Okay. Ignore that. Okay. So we are playing the Doinkler portfolio. It's a series of maps, seemingly, increasing in complexity and complexity. And then you go... I am playing the character Richard Bankman. Also, hi, Vadim. I don't know... I don't quite understand this layout. Well, let's find out. Is it... What is it? I thought this was a tower map that we had to climb upwards.
Before our hero took on the Doinkler portfolio, 3 other managers were fired trying to make it work. This is the story of the third manager, Richard Bankman. The following audio files are a collection of voice messages from Richard Bankman's phone that were accidentally lost during the SEC's investigation for insider trading on the Doinkler portfolio.
Holy shit, okay. And you're setting a high score. That's gonna be bad. This is where I get stuck on the first puzzle. I've got a bad feeling. Hang on. Gotta run up. Okay, let's hear it. How does this go?
Hooray. DollyWhiskers has been nesting with us for 35 months. What do we want? Low-flying airplane noises. When do we want 'em? Neo-owu.
Yo-owu. Remember, chat. In 2025, Neo-owu. am a little concerned that I can't do the first puzzle. Theo. I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned that I can't do the first puzzle. Also, look at this new guy. He's got a beard and glasses and a slightly different colored suit. Had I not hit the wall then, I think that would have been the speed that I needed. You love this game so much, so you had to get the DLC. Some of us have finished it and done the secret ending, so now that we're playing the DLC. I like this game. This game's cool. Come on. Yes! That was a terrible, terrible time. Okay, we're just moving along. Why was that one so much easier? What are these phones for? I have so many questions.
Sir, you want me to send this voice message to every employee in the company?
Yeah. It'll feel more personal. I'll just record it once, and then you can individually call every employee. Play the message, and they'll be none the wiser.
Sir, wouldn't an email be more
Is that
efficient?
Iron Mouse?
Okay, here we go. To my fellow employee, this is your CEO. As you might have heard, Payman Lesser recently flubbed
Is
the
that
Doinkler
Iron
portfolio.
Mouse?
And he's left the portfolio sitting at a 90% loss. For the second time. Which is great news, because now you have the opportunity to take it on. If you want to apply, make sure to talk to Cassius, or Daryl Matthews. Yeah, okay, great. Now. Oh, and some additional notes. Security wanted me to let you know that Payman was crying tears of joy while he was being dragged out of the building. They were tears of joy. New opportunities and whatnot. Oh, and my nephew Ted is joining the company starting tomorrow. So just make sure to give him a warm welcome. Or else. Okay, great talk there, champ.
Okay. It would make sense given that the VO for the first bit.
Are you still recording?
Yeah. I think it was Iron Mouse. I'll have to look at the credits afterwards. I'm not... It sounded like Iron Mouse. Is Connor? Is that his name? Sea Dog? I'm not sure if they're in a relationship or are quite literally just friends. I don't know enough about... Like, I've seen videos of them together, and I don't want to be that person on the internet that's like, oh, they're clearly kissing. Is this the new Tony Hawk's Bro Scared? 100%. This one's... Except you're a bald dude that works in a bank. My name is Richard Bankman. Welcome in Thailand. Hope you're having a good day. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this character was loosely based on me. No, the beard's not big enough. You had a good weekend? It was very hot in the UK. Can I get... Oh, that... No. Can I get another very? It hovered somewhere between about 28 and 30 here the entire weekend. The difficulty was... That was all... No, that's not far enough. It's so warm here even. I'm going to die of heat stroke. Yeah, but last time we had this conversation, you were bragging that it was still cold where you are, so... Suck it. Now you know how we all feel. Got you, Sam. Got you. You thought I would forget. But I didn't. Chimken holds a grudge. If you're not cracking 30, it's not that hot. Cries in summer, that's often hits 40. Wait. I missed Tidelad's message. We ended up putting the Mantis downstairs just for the extra couple of degrees. That's actually a really good idea. I was watching a video about a guy that had basically he bought a bunker conversion. He basically bought a house with a well and had been digging his own bunker that like was in the basement of the well. So he had like a spiral staircase going down the well. He had it's in England somewhere. I didn't get the specifics of that. He had a temperature gauge at the top of the well that was like, oh, it's 28. He went down the well. At the bottom of the well, it was a nice cool 11. I think I might just live underground. Like a very large hobbit. They say the sea gives what it takes, so where's my fucking lawnmower? Oh god. I work in manholes and I will always volunteer to go down the hole full of spiders in summer because of how cool it is. That is... What do you do? Can I ask what you do down a manhole? You say you work in manholes. Which could be a very complicated description of sex work. Man's holes? See, this is what... You said manholes. You said manholes. And I was like... That could be sex... Also, why would there be spiders up there? If there's spiders up there, I want none of that. You're all weird. You started it. Is it? I didn't even press it that time. That was... Why do you think he's tired? Oh, because he's always inside of a man's hole. Oh, that makes sense. High pitch. I think, okay. Oh, okay. No. What could it mean? Mom switched colors. What could it mean? The new model cometh. Everybody go follow Nats. Because on the 21st of this month, they are starting their VTuber career. Not sure I'm feeling the PNG background. I see that. I get that. But in the previous game, it was a skybox, right? I get that. There's gonna be... I'm really concerned, because this is just like trial after trial after trial. I'm wondering if they're gonna string all of this shit together, and that's what the end of the map's gonna be. So, the further we go down the line, the infinitely more complicated this is gonna get. Because some of these flips I've never seen before. Sneak peeking at your channel. Yeah, everybody go follow Nats. They are debuting as a VTuber on the 21st. I'm super hyped for them. I have seen the model. It is stunning. Utterly beautiful. And you should go show them some love. Also, would anybody like me to kiss George on their behalf? I now will kiss my cat on request. Yeah, please kiss him for me. Okay, 8. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, he looks a bit confused. Okay. You gonna play ball? Yeah, play ball. Go over there. Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Nope. I can't decide. This is hard. I'm not sure if this is hard or I'm just massively unnerved by it because I think it's going to get harder after the ending of the main game. I can do this and then go back to the main game. I feel like I'll just be overqualified to start going doing quicker runs. Some of the flips in this are already more complicated than the main game was. Oh, the freaking angle on that is impossible. I don't really understand. This is meant to be like a dude from a bank. I don't really understand the relevance of a farm. You know, I don't really understand that at all. Where the fuck? Ew, gross. Okay, I see. There's like a disco. Up here. No. I missed. Ugh, okay. I might be regretting this already. Spoilers. Come on. Concentration. Come on, we can do this. You go up here. That. Give it one of these. Give it one of those. Give it one of thems. Bit. How the... I'm immediately... Like, I have a feeling you have to whip around that circle, hit that grind bar, and sort of, like, use the bar to angle you across to the tower, which just seems like a lot. This is what, like, this is 5 missions in, and I'm already stuck. Good. Unless there's a skip. Could there be a skip? honestly think if you don't do that on the first hit, you're not going to do it at all. Part of me wonders if it's trying to tell you that by having the glass around the half side of it, so you have to do it in one go. Nope. Come on. I think I need slightly higher paced music as well. This blues in the background is not... It's a little bit too zen. Go. Why am I suddenly not making that jump? Yeah, see, if I hit around there, right? If I hit around there, go up into the curve, and sort of fling myself towards that tower. That pipe, though, does not... Nope. There has never been a point in this game where you've had to traverse a pole like that. Like, there's no... Chimken does not know how to work the pole. Are there any hoes in chat? No. Hey, what? Sanguine, do you know how to... Yes, I'm here! Hey, Sky, do you know how to work the pole? You know how to shake what your mother gave you? That's how you do that! Oh, why does everyone have an emote of something shaking their ass these days? More importantly, Paige, why don't you? Why don't you, Paige?
Hey, Richard, Jerry here. You know, your cubicle buddy from before you got promoted? Just wanted to see how that new promotion is going with that slick new office you got. All sparkly and shiny. Oh, by the way, did you hear about the Doinkler portfolio?
Is that...
Rumor has it the portfolio was cursed.
Is that Charlie?
Maybe by a ghost or something. But everyone's been saying that if you do turn it around, you're guaranteed a promotion.
The penguin
Wouldn't
guy with
that
the hair.
be something? I wish I had the guts to take it on. Maybe that would give me the confidence to ask out Penny. She sure is swell. Anyway, remember at the company barbecue when a bunch of kids on bikes threw a bunch of water balloons over the fence and they all kinda hit me, causing me to drop my plate of food, which I stepped in and slipped into and landed in the box of forks, which then activated a sort of Rube Goldberg machine of flying cutlery and fallen people that eventually resulted in me tripping into the grill, burning me severely? Well, you'll be happy to hear the doctors say I'll be good as new in 3 fiscal quarters. So, look forward to that. Alright, call me back.
Not even slightly going fast enough. Yeah, there's a... I'm gonna have to look at the credits after this game. I think I've heard Iron Mouse already. Question. No, you don't. Not nearly going fast enough. No. Have to about face on that ramp, which is not. Like, I think on a puzzle by puzzle basis, this might be more interesting than the main game. Not even slightly good enough. I like the challenginess of this. It takes away from the... there was another game like it that I can't remember which game it was that we were talking about. But the reload time on this is also very good. If you couldn't just reset that quickly, I feel like this would become a massive slog, but it's just a button press. And then you're back at the beginning, ready to go again. It's quite well done. Considering they didn't have to do it, and it's entirely free. I think I need to go up that ramp a bit further and then sort of come back down. I'm turning round. I think I need to drop down naturally so I don't smack and lose my speed. Oh, come on. Why am I suddenly having so much trouble turning round? Yeah, if you bounce there, you lose all speed. I had a really annoying moment earlier. I tried to install Warzone, spent hours downloading it, only to find out you need to download another 150 gig to play it. That's Call of Duty! You have to download 150 gig to find out that you need to download another 150 gig. You going back to Warzone? Do I need to reinstall COD Pidge? You're not getting... So if you uninstalled the 100... If you uninstalled the 100 words, you've uninstalled it, yeah. So the first 150 is the launcher and the multiplayer. You can then uninstall the multiplayer and then leave Warzone reinstalled, but it doesn't install Warzone by default. Small indie company, wee! Going far too fast now. Come on. Up. Up. No. Up. 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 So it installs everything but what you wanted. How is that even a thing? Because they made it so there is one main Call of Duty game on Steam. There's one. Every new game, you have to install that one new thing. So effectively, they've got a game that you have to... It's really unclear what you're installing with COD on Steam. Like, really super unclear. God, why were you reinstalling Warzone if you hate COD? I have questions. That just raises more questions. I can't remember where I read it, but somebody said if you play I think somebody said it to me in our somebody said it. I have a friend that edits videos as a living, like from various YouTubers. He's employed by one of the companies that edits their YouTube videos for them. And he said to me something along the lines of, Warzone is now ruined because when ranked Warzone came out, basically everybody went to ranked. So if you queue just randoms, not competitive, you 9 times out of 10 end up in a lobby that's full of bots. So you can get some really interesting footage, but you're not playing against real people. Which for an Activision game sounds good. I just wanted to play one game with Holly. Her stream ended by the time I finally opened it. Hi, Silent, welcome in. This one's hard too, chat. I love your dedication over this game. This is the new DLC out today. Also, it's a satisfying. It pleases my brain. The moment it becomes uninteresting to stream, I'll probably drop it like a stone. But people keep coming back to watch me do whatever the fuck this is, so I'll keep playing. Oh, come on. You don't... Why do you have to play some more, Sanguine? Oh my god. Oh, come on! Why? I never challenged you in the first place. You were the one that decided I'd challenge you. There we go. Oh, come on! You have to hit that blue ramp behind that starting section on the nose. Oh, that might... Yeah, if you hit... You have to hit that curve, because if you hit the bottom of the slope... If you hit the bottom of the slope, you just can't finish. Hi Rachel, how's it going? Nice. How the hell do I take a screenshot of this? I need something. I'm eventually gonna need something for the thumbnail, and I have no idea what I can use. Okay, where are we going now? Also, don't say finally. Don't come in here saying finally. This shit's hard. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Rachel, you keep making me nut. What's that about? Shut up, you like it. Yeah, it was funny to say it that way, though. That's great and everything, but how do you get out of that circle? I can get to the circle. Wow, what does Sam? Don't be jealous. Dan, everybody knows I've only got eyes for Kine anyway. I miss Kine. Why him? He's nice to me. Wow, so the rest of us are just out here like chopped liver? What about me? Curse, I don't think you qualify for a male-on-male gay relationship. Like, I don't, like... I'm sure you're good at a lot of things, Cursed. But I don't think... You don't know me? There's a cursed. There's a down under joke there somewhere, and I can't think of one because my brain is occupied. There's a gay man hidden inside this fluffy cis female. I would just like to remind everybody that I am demisexual and this is all just for fun. Well, I've touched the thing. Chim, why aren't you sexually attracted to your entire audience? Well, San, you threaten Chim with doing what you want on a basically every stream basis. Maybe you can't be gay with threatening a dragon. My sexual relationship with my entire Twitch chat is the name of my autobiography. Fuck, come on. Nope. How do you get out of that loop? I live for this level of inappropriate banter before 7 a.m. I mean, you come to a Chim chat, Chim to a Chim, blah, blah, blah. You come to RightBigChimken's Twitch channel, you know what you're getting, and generally it's 18 plus. Well, all the time it's 18 plus, because if you are under the age of 18, get the fuck out. I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here. We're all adults. Why are you watching my content? I say swears a lot. Fuck it! I did it! It only took me 20 seconds. Sleep is bothering me and I'm not even playing it. The speedrun of this is gonna be a fucking... I have a really bad feeling that I'm gonna get to the end of this chain and then it's gonna put all of these levels together in one hit and expect me to do it.
Look at all those chickens!
Look at all those chickens! No. If I can't do the main game after this, I don't know what's wrong with me. This has got... This is already... Where am I going there? Okay. The DLC prepares you for the main game by making you hate everything about your life. I don't know where I'm going after that point. It sort of flicks round. Go up there. Go round there. Go round there. Where do I go then? Also, why is it... They're really doubling down on that loop. This is one hell of a DLC. This is barely scratching the surface of it so far. I don't know where I'm going. I straight up don't know where I'm going once I get to a certain point of this. Like, down? Oh! Into the loop. They really, really, really like this new mechanic. Like, they really want you to do those donuts. Those aren't anywhere in the other... I swear those are not anywhere in the other game. I love killing Venom mid-ult and it's just... Oui. Oui. Je m'appelle Venom. Je suis ananas. Je donne le petit pamplemousse. I need to reinstall Marvel Rivals. Apparently we're going back to the Middle Ribbles. I've been summoned by my mother, my internet mother, the playeth of the Middle Ribbles. No. Oh, annoyingly, I uninstalled it to get Warzone on. Oh, Pidge. I've not played Middle Rivals in a long time. I sort of dropped off playing it privately because I didn't like it as a solo experience, but I don't mind. You'll never get over this. What, this level? I've been slowly practicing Middle Rivals. I'm Phoenix main now, I guess. Sorry, I will never get over this. Pidge, reinstall Middle Rivals. Let's get all the gang together and we'll do every stream a Chimken knows stream of Middle Rivals. Not even slightly good enough. How many people can you get in a party on Middle Rivals? Like, how many people do you need to make a team in Marble Rivals? Is it 5? I think I know 6 people that play that game that we could get a team together. Like a full one. I mean, I know Nats knows an entire team anyway, because they play on their stream on a semi-regular basis. Dan, you can't play. You won't install Middle Rivals on your SSD, so it doesn't work. Play with us, Pidge. Do it. When Nats comes back as a VTuber, we'll do a Saturday stream. I'm just entirely volunteering Nats. I speak as Nats' chief mod. I've nominated myself chief mod. As Nats' chief mod, I would like to suggest that in the schedule that we do a Saturday stream once you've debuted where we play Middle Rivals. Why are you playing as Kanye Ware? I'm sorry, he prefers to go by Yee. He goes by Yee now. Oh. I don't entirely understand the complexity of this spiral here just to stop dead at the top of this ramp, because all I do is land there and stop. Go by whatever he wants, he's still an idiot. He's a bit of an 808 and heartbreak at this point. I won't call that man by anything but gross. He did become a Nazi, right? Like, he did. He is out here Nazing it up in 2025. Also, my brain... I might be regretting my life choices right now. I've screwed that up because I hit too hard. That's where all the big UK stadiums have said they will refuse to book him, so no more Kanye concerts here anymore. Does he even still make music? Why can't he be more like 50 Cent? 50 Cent. 50 Cent? I don't know how his name's pronounced. I always get the impression from interviews that 50% would be really good at hugs. I'm not even saying I honestly feel that way. There was an entire skit. You're British and you'd be calling him 50 pence. Yes, 50 pence. I get the impression that man would give a really good hug. And I did watch a skit. I think he was on Graham Norton once where he was with... oh, God. I can't remember the name of the actress. Older woman. And they were talking about how he's still got bullet shrapnel in his tongue. And he was like, oh, it's really good for oral sex. And this old woman actress next to him was like, can I feel it? And then there's this old woman actress and 50 Cent. She's squeezing his tongue on the Graham Norton show. And ever since I saw that interview, I've kind of liked him in a I know nothing about his music sort of way. Where the hell am I now? Nope. Nope. No.
Hey, this message is for Mr. Richard Bankman. My name is Cassius Feynman, but all of my peers call me Cash. But don't call me that. I don't know you. Listen, I'm one of the VPs managing the Doinkler portfolio, and I received your inquiry to learn more about the portfolio, so, you know, pretty straightforward if you take it on. You'll have 4 fiscal quarters to return it to its initial value, plus 10%. And if you do, well, let's just say a department head position would magically get created, and you'd be a very strong contender for the spot. Applications close January 10th, so feel free to swing by my office. Talk soon, Cassius.
Squeaks? I don't know who Squeaks is. Who is Squeaks? Mario 64 speedrunner turned variety stream. Okay. Well, who have I? I think I've heard Charlie. I think I've heard Iron Mouse. Sea Dog has been back in it. Connor, which would explain Iron Mouse. I landed it. I landed it and hesitated because I thought I missed. God damn it. Okay. It really wants to promo... The bot really wants to promo Nats today. I pressed it once randomly at the beginning of the stream and it's gone, oh yes, we must promo Nats. I'll do this. gonna eat gnats. Calm down, Shredder. Guy, listen to me. I will smooch you. Okay. Horny on main. Horny on main. Horny on main. Nice. I definitely won't kiss anybody. Maybe you should.
Bankman, this is your boss, Mr. Daryl Matthews Rothschild Mayhew III. Just a friendly reminder that you left out my full name in one of your emails, and now have one strike against you. Luckily for you, I spoke with Cassius, and he told me you swung by his office and really showed some great potential. Which means I expect a 100-slide pitch deck on how you'll be making the Doinkler portfolio a success first thing in the morning. I have a reputation to uphold, as well as any of my employees who represent me, Mr. Daryl Matthews Rothschild Mayhew III. If you have any questions, don't bother calling. I'm meeting with my divorce lawyer for the rest of the day. Anne is delusional if she thinks we're divorcing. It's called love. I'm a warm, huggy bear. Don't let me down.
Is anybody following the story that they're putting into place? I'm having a really hard time parsing the audio recordings. My manager is a huggy bear. Okay, that way. Okay. Straight down the middle. The background noise at best. They're not as funny as the podcast so far, I will say. The podcast and the main game have been better. I'm guessing they'll come together. Too easy, Seedler. I'm not touching that one. I'm too adult. I'm too adult to identify an easy target. That's not even fair game. That's just. I don't have to touch it either. Nut. Come, brother. Come, brother. I only come with my brother. No, no. I refuse. Do not clip that. Sorry you had to hear that pitch. God damn it. Nope. Don't be mean about Alabama. There are people from Alabama in the community. None of them like Alabama, but we shouldn't be mean about people from Alabama. Even if they kiss their sisters. Allegedly. Oh my god! You're doing what with your brothers? Coming, brother! Hi, Kine. What are you wearing? I would just like to remind you that DollyWhiskers is my wife. My wife! No. If I laugh any louder, I will wake Ricky. Is he asleep? It's only 10 a.m. 10 p.m. It's not 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. I'm a bit late for work. Come on. Damn, where do you live? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Did I do that right? I'm imitating what Nat says. Did I do it right, Nats? Rate my weather boy 10 out of 10. Oh, weather boy. Oh, come on! No, we don't do that here. 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 No, we don't do that. Fuck. That is I really wish. Can I get a screenshot of that if I unpause real quick? I can. Good. I've sorted out the I was worried about getting a thumbnail. I think I've done it. No, we don't do that here. Stop teabagging me, wife. I wake up in the middle of the night. I get excited. I think Dolly is gonna sit on my face, but instead, they put their bollocks in my mouth. Sorry. Sanguini, porcellini, fettuccine with the weenie beanie. No. This reset, the speed of this reset in this game, in this speed that this DLC resets is saving my life. That is such a nice Celeste. We talked about Celeste, right? When I played Celeste on stream a couple of weeks ago, a real benefit of that game, considering how hard as balls it is the fact that it reloads so quickly. This would be such a slog if the reload was any slower than it is. Nope. I want orange Fanta. Orange Fanta is delicious. On a nice hot summer day. Me and Dolly are drinking our weight in it at the moment, and we're big people, so that's a lot of Fanta if you think about it. Oh, come on. Why have I suddenly lost the ability to do this? I want pizza. What kind of pizza would you have? If you could have any pizza right now, chat, what pizza would it be? Any pizza. Any historical pizza. Cheeseburger pizza. I'm a simple woman. Cheese and tomato will do me. Do you dip it or do you just eat a cheese pizza? Caramelized onion and goat's cheese. Yes! I've not had goat's cheese in such a long time. I got really into goat's cheese for about 10 seconds. Which sounds like the most, like, upper middle class sentence I've ever said in my life. I got really into... Do you remember that summer? Do you remember that summer, DollyWhiskers, that I got really into goat's cheese? Good times. Mother brought up the food, pronounced pizza correctly. Pizza. I'm yelling at Chim, not you. Pizza. Sorry, pizza. All about that buttery biscuit pizza. No. I suppose we're not allowed to talk about the buttery biscuit base anymore because the guy that said it originally on television has turned out to be a sex pest. Like, the guy that originated the buttery biscuit meme. I like the base, biscuit base. Why isn't anyone normal? I can't even remember his name. This is also the same guy that claimed that the fact that he was sexually inappropriate with a bunch of people was because his autism. Hey, Nets, I don't think you'll mind if I say that you're autistic. Have you ever been sexually inappropriate with somebody because of your autism? No? Shock horror! Greg Wallace, yeah, that's him. It's almost as if that's complete bullshit. Autism is not a goddamn scapegoat. I don't like the timeline that we're currently living in. I would like to change the timeline that we're currently living in. Can we go back to that year that all of those celebrities died and like save them somehow and then be like living in a slightly better timeline? It all went bad when David Bowie died. Yes, because that means we say Bowie, yeah. No, Chim, you need to go back further. How back? Where to? The timeline splintered when I have not heard about Harambe in a long time. That was a very boring section of the internet, wasn't it? Oh my god, Harambe. Have you heard about this gorilla, Harambe? Everybody's talking about this gorilla, Harambe. Who would you save? I'd save Montium, Chester Bennington, and Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman, Chester Bennington, David Bowie. So I will say, when you mention Chester Bennington, like, it sort of brings up that whole argument about whether or not the woman that's singing for Linkin Park is any good. I actually really rate Linkin Park now. Not that I didn't rate them before, but they've turned out surprisingly good with the new edition. I was expecting it to be terrible, and I actually find myself listening to it on a regular basis. We stopped Coney to 2012. So you recon he's still a menace. What is Coney 2012? I remember I remember the name Coney 2012, but I can't remember what it is. Jim, don't ask some questions. Okay, that's fine. I remember it being Let It Die. I remember it being talked about. I don't think I know what it is. Or if I do remember what it is, I've erased it from my brain. Shura? Get to work? No, you! Stop procrastinating at 11 p.m., apparently. Half 11. Would you get to work at 11? Yeah, 100%. Sorry. That Fanta went down the wrong hole. Kara's not Vietnamese. Kara's not Vietnamese. Sanguine is cheating on his Vietnamese wife with Kara. Oh. Kara is Sanguine's mistress. Eisenslander, too bad already am. I don't think he's doinkled his portfolio yet, chat. I've doinkled it real good. Thank you very much. Kara, this is quite hard. Kara, I'm going to put it out there. This is quite hard. Doing great, Chim. Thank you. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what I'm doing, so whether or not I'm doing... Dolly's peeking. Just turn the aircon off. We won't cool the room down quick enough. Okay. Dolly was going to bring a frog in, but the air conditioner's been on, and we can't bring the frog into an air-conditioned room. So no frogs for you. The realistic background makes me uncomfortable. Doesn't look too bad. Chim working at 10:30 p.m. Oh my god, is that a sexy calculator? I decode. Sup, decode? Decode, what is up with thee? Holy shit, you have to keep the momentum up through that for a long time. Okay, I can't stop at the top of that half circle. I stopped there because I thought I could hesitate and use the gravity to drop me all the way. This is one run with no brakes. Okay, Kara, thank you for the look. Bye! Come on. Woo! Holy shit. Ugh, I'm very tired. Oh god, where am I now? This is file 2. Oh, they've got different skyboxes every time. So there's a different map for every skybox. So what can I bear with? So that was the Doinkler Portfolio. What is the Doinkler special? Okay. The Doinkler special, I'm assuming, is all of the components of those tests in one run. Because they're giving away a $500 speed run. They're doing a $500 speed run. Let's go. All our cheeks are getting clenched. I think I want to finish the Doinkler Portfolio before I do the... We'll do the Doinkler Portfolio first. I've done all of those. Attempts 11. 60. I did 61 attempts on the big dive. How long have I been live? Hour 40? Fuck, okay. Not my your cheeks are clenching. It's good exercise. Come join watch a Chimken stream. Exercise your butt cheeks. Okay, interesting. How do I get... I can go further back. Yeah, that's it. No kind. I have never had a squirt. What is a squirt? Dolly just went past the door and went, I have! What is a squirt? I've had a squirt. What are we talking about? What are we... You've DM'd it? Okay. Squirt, the thirst quencher. No, I've not seen one of them. I've never had a squirt, the thirst quencher. Ghost, have you ever had a squirt? How about you, Jura? You're into waterboarding. Have you ever had a squirt? You're into waterboarding, the savage. This is unhinged. I mean, we've had weirdest conversations. The funny thing is, this is all innuendo, so Twitch can't ban me for inappropriate behavior. mean, everybody that I've said it to knows me well enough that they're not going to take offense, so... Jura is into consensual waterboarding. Why do you think Andrew never appears on stream? It's because his head is constantly in a bucket. In your endo. No. No. I have a really good feeling about whatever this last, like, whatever the special map is. I have a really good feeling about it. I think it's going to go really well. No. Throw myself off the map.
Hey buddy, pal, Cash is here. Want to give you a big congratulations. You got the Doinkler portfolio.
What is he doing?
Yeah, okay. So, now that you're on the job, I just wanted to let you know that some have said that the portfolio was conceived in a bit of a morally gray manner. Namely, myself and Mayu putting in a ton of our own money and all of our insider trading knowledge into this. So, first, no pressure. We're all friends here. And second, if Mr. Justice stops by the office, those lips of yours are zipped, capiche? We know where you live, so we have to. I mean, how would we send you your paychecks? But we wouldn't want another Francis incident to happen, you know? It's amazing how they managed to fit all those body parts into a single Ziploc bag, whoever they is. Oh, and lastly, because of a couple of wrong turns, it's left the portfolio a teeny bit in the red, so we're starting to feel a little desperate. You never really know what someone might do when they're desperate. Rawr! Anyway, just excited to make a new friend. Good luck.
I don't quite get this one, I'll be honest. Who is DMing? What the fuck is this conversation? I'm a little bit lost. Am I half-pipe hysteria? That's fine and everything, but how do I get up either side of this? Okay, so now I'm up here. If I go like... No? Oh. Okay, I get it, okay. Does it matter which direction I go in? Thank you for the hydrate, TLB. This is a toughie. Get up to that first layer and then use the momentum. I climb up here. Oh my god, Kyneth! Good lord. Nope. This one hurts my brain. Oh my god. You have to build momentum on the half pipe, then use it to sort of projectile yourself up the hill like I did that first time. The difficulty is, when I did it the first time, I think I went the wrong way. Because I need to come off it and go one direction and end it. I need to go up this side. And keeping myself orientated towards that side is really hard when I'm spinning 360 constantly. Okay, so no. Enough to drive. This one's enough to drive you mental because of the. I'm actively getting motion sick from the spinning. Like, actively making my brain go. I don't think you have to be that fast at the start. When I did it, when I went... I sort of skipped along and I can't get it to do it now. It's gonna be so cute. This music is a modern blues playlist on Epidemic Sound. Copyright free. I can get to there, right? Then I... Nope. That's about it, it's just 12 bar. Don't come in here using your blues lingo with me, son. I'll 12 your bars if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Okay. And my logic is do this. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So this way. Yeah. I fucked it. God damn it. Okay, I really need to land the half pipe like perfectly. Help if I was in front of it, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, good.
Cluck cluck. Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appropriate. Today's a little bit of a quiet one while I'm doing these puzzles. It's requiring a certain amount of concentration, interspersed with a certain amount of lewdness from the community. I would expect nothing less. But I hope you're having a good day. Chat, I'm going to... Oh!
The grind set.
Oh, they're back.
Hey, congratulations to Richard Bankman for becoming our newest Tier 5 Platinum member here at the Grind Set. You get all the perks of the lower tiers, plus you get a piece of personal Grind Set advice for any question that you dare ask. And you've asked the following. How do I get the inside track of my investment portfolio? Richard, you answered the question for me in the question. If you want to get the inside track, get inside and start tracking, okay? Steal your boss's garbage. Break into the boardroom. Plant tracking devices, plant cameras, plant bugs. Listen in on his conversations. Street smarts require you to keep your ear to the streets. We all know this.
God,
but
that
stock
sucks.
smarts require you to keep your ear to the sweets. There's a reason they call it insider trading, buddy, and it's not because it's happening outside, okay? Go do this for every major company you've invested in. And you're not just planting bugs. You're planting the seeds to success.
Nope.
And if all that doesn't work, just use whatever you found to blackmail your boss. Enjoy the promotion. Thank me later, buddy.
The Grind Set. Are you even doing your job properly if you're not microdosing on deadly nightshade, chat? It's deadly, but it's delicious. No, do not eat nightshade. It's bad for you. No.
Oh.
No. Oh, cut. They've really got into the concept of these half corners. Anything circular in this game, all of a sudden, it's in every puzzle. I'll be honest, it's making me dizzy. Like that curve, there's something slightly brain hurty about that for me. Oh, come on the last one! Ugh. No. 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 Oh God. No. Really hard to keep the momentum up towards the top. I blame age, some games have started getting me a little dizzy. This hasn't got me dizzy up till this point. I think it's the round, you know, like maybe it's the lines underneath the wheels. It might be the flashing from the, you see when you go over this bit, it might be the flashing from that sort of. Also, you calling me old? Calling me old, Khan? Coming in here, calling me old? What a dingus. Nope. Oh, come on. Come on! Yeah, but how old are you, Kine? Aren't you like 32? You're 2 off, 34. There's a... I'm only 2 years older than you. I had to add that up on my fingers. 3 years older than you. You don't feel 34? I'm assuming you feel older. I mean, physically I do, mentally I don't. You feel mentally younger? What do you weight it? What are you asking, Matt Sam? You guys are old? What the fuck? Yes, I'm 37. $37? Nice. I think it's just the concept of not doing what one assumes people our ages do. Sanguine, we're not old, you're just a little baby. A little baby. That's Sanguine, a little baby. Yeah. I kind of stopped thinking about what people my age were doing. The thing is, right, as soon as I decided that I wasn't having, as soon as we decided me and Dolly weren't having children, like, I play a lot of video games. I buy what I want when I need it. This is the rest of my life. I can't really judge myself what the standard is because a lot of people have kids. I in no way do what I thought I'd be doing at 40 plus years. Yeah, speaking of old. Okay, I might not have the brain power for this one. Look at those curves. Look at those curves. Yeah, I struggled on the last one. No. I may cry. No. No. I'm used to it, kind. Yeah, Curse would have never become my mod if they were bothered by some of the things that I say to them, because they give as good as they get. But I have said some shit at Curse, and they did then become my mod. So it might be a long time coming evil plan. They might be planning to kill me. They're just luring me into a false sense of security by sending me chocolate bars in the post. They're probably poisoned. Curse, are the chocolate bars poisoned? Exactly. Said I wasn't scheming to eat Chim. You'll never know. I mean, I'll know when I die. I won't be able to do anything about it, but I think I'll probably have a clear idea when I'm dead. I'm just putting this out on the record. If I mysteriously disappear, it's because DollyWhiskers and Curse are operating in cahoots. It's all about that life insurance policy. No. Oh, come on. I think I might be getting worse. I actively think I might be getting worse. No. Which would, I suppose that would kind of make sense if I'm doing spirals like this and it's hurting my brain. Oh, God, that was almost it. Okay, we've touched the last one. It's possible. We've touched the last one. It's possible. It's hard to tell. Ryan, I show you nothing but love. How dare you come in here and say shit like that? You know what's really depressing? I kind of want to do this one before I finish for the night. Oh. Oh! Bear with while I scream into a pillow. No. Really is hard keeping that curve. I'm off. I'm going to make the same mistake as I did last night. Sugar Eve, good luck with your doinkling your portfolio. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sweet dreams. And if I find you on Discord at 1 AM, Nats, heads are going to roll. Fair warning. I have warned you. If I log into my Discord as I'm getting into bed at 1 and find that you're in Discord as your chief mod, I'm gonna no, tell you what, Nance, tell you what, I'm gonna make myself a name tag. We'll make it official if you're awake at 1 AM. Urge to bail. Now, there are going to be people, right? There are going to be people that have finished these tonight. This game came out at like 6 p.m. There are going to be people. There are going to be people that before like they log off of stream are going to have done every single one of these puzzles. I don't know if my brain is stable enough to play this freaking game. The main game, right? The main game, I feel like they've done like... They've done the old switcheroo. If you can do this first, I think the main game, having done it now, all of it, 100%, like secret mission at the end and everything, I think you would have no problem with the main game if you could do some of the stuff that this has asked me to do tonight. Like there have been entire new like ramp concepts that just don't appear in the main game. Hard ones. Oh, come on. I touched the last ramp once. That's got to count for something. I'll go Bedge. Go to Bedge, then. Actively getting stiff hands. Like, actively getting stiff hands. Night, Sanguine. Nope. Jury, that one was your fault. Jura, no. I hope this DLC doesn't awaken something in me. I'm probably I'm gonna put it out there right now. I had another game in mind for tomorrow, but this is probably what we're playing tomorrow as well. Oh, you son of a bitch! That. Almost. Oh, come on. I wanted to get this one done before the end of today. Yo, Mr. Developer, please make the game impossible. Developer, how impossible? Yes. I didn't realize how much I was relying on... Like, when I came up this map before, had you asked me, I said I would have said I wasn't really relying on the walls of those ramps too much, but holy shit, do they make a difference. You have to get... You have to get the angle absolutely perfectly. And now I can't do it at all. Why have I lost the ability to do it at all? Why have I lost the ability to do it? I can't get past the first one all of a sudden. No, it's not a grab. Was I curving... Was I curving the camera that I've just stopped doing? No. No, I definitely wasn't curving the camera. That makes no difference. What have I done? What has happened in my brain? I was nailing this. You might be watching my meltdown in real time. Oh my god. How are we all feeling, chat? Are we having a good time? Is it driving you crazy? No. It is not. It is doing the opposite of that. It's making me motion sick. Thank you for the applause. I think that might be it. I think I've actively broken my brain. We did a fair whack. We did 15. We're on level 15. We'll be back tomorrow for that. I'm gonna poke my head into the Doinkler special very quickly just to see what we're letting ourselves into.
New record. Oh yeah.
Why did it give me a personal best to start? Okay.
Welcome to the Doinkler Special, an impossibly hard tower unlike anything you've ever seen before. And unlike the main game, the goal of this level is to see how high you can climb before falling. Since it was designed to be nearly impossible, don't feel bad if you can't reach the top. However, do feel bad if your friends get farther than you. Wouldn't want to be the worst blader in your friend group now, would you? Think of the eternal embarrassment. It gives me the chills just thinking about it. Ooh. Anyways, have fun and good luck.
New record. Oh yeah.
It's the jumps from the previous. It's the jumps from the standard.
New record.
So these are all.
Oh yeah.
This is all stuff that we've done in that in the portfolio.
New record. Oh yeah.
And then you have to reset. Okay, I get it. You look up there, though. If you look up there, you consider when we were playing the main game, you consider how many times I fell in that pink room because there was just a void underneath me, and how hard that is. What the hell is this map? It's the Doinkler Special. This is all of the components of the Doinkler portfolio put into a tower, and then you score a high score as you so every time I pick up one of these bar charts, you get a high score. Your high score advances. There are 50 points to grab. Sorry, 50 checkpoints to grab. There's a standard height. Ugh. Okay, this game is probably not going away for quite some time. But we will pick back up Baldur's Gate once the weather's cooled down a bit. This is going to be my main grind. Really satisfies my brain. Really good, especially while the game has got the buzz of the DLC being out. I don't want to put this down while the weather is hot. I was going to sneak in other cold weather games, sort of make myself feel better in the horrible heat. But in the meantime, we're just going to be listening to music, and playing the Doinkler portfolio. It's going to be a good time. We'll play this tomorrow. We'll probably play this Friday as well. And we'll try and bring Baldur's Gate back by the weekend. That's it. That's the outline for the rest of the week. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for joining me for Get to Work. It's an uphill struggle. But like I said, I think if I take everything that I've sort of put into my brain from the Doinkler portfolio and then go straight into another run of the main game, I think I will be quicker. I think I will be quicker than the 4 hours that I ended the last run on. So we're just going to rely on that. When I think about it, when I try that run in a couple of weeks and go, this is going to be great, and it ends up being absolutely terrible, I give everybody permission in chat right now to say I told you so. Okay? Okay. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Get to Work is like... DollyWhiskers said I'm good at it. And now I want to play nothing but it, because that's like really nice of DollyWhiskers to say that. It was really nice of DollyWhiskers to say that to me. So we're going to play as much of this as I am physically capable for the next week, if not 2 weeks. We're going to sneak back in some Baldur's Gate on the weekend. Hopefully it'll cool down in the UK, because it has just been miserable. I need to turn off one of these musics because I've just realized it's overlaying on top of each other. I mean, what the fuck, you are really good at it? I'm not good. If you compare me to a speedrunner, I'm like decidedly average. Like, I wouldn't even put me on average. There are people that can do this entire game in an hour. But I'm working on it. I'm actively working on it. I might be contemplating actively trying to get an hour run in. What's the weather supposed to be next weekend? Not this weekend, but the one after. Speedrun Chim era. It might be Decode, and I still don't know how I feel about that. Speedrunners are not humans. Your patience is what impresses me. I'd have chucked it long ago. I like the... Okay, I'll summarize as best as I can possibly say. I like racing games, right? I've played many a racing game in my time. It's been a good old fun experience. The difficulty is, as time went on, I never could get my head around this concept of drifting in racing games. After like the era of Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, all of the racing games became like, oh yeah, use your handbrake and fling your back out. I can't do that. There is something about the way the guy on the roller skates moves around corners and hits ramps at certain angles that I really find satisfying. And this might be my neurodivergent hyperfocus for the rest of 2025, if I'm honest. I wasn't prepared to come back to it as hard as I have, and I wasn't prepared to enjoy it still as much as I am. Because I finished my original playthrough months ago. I took like 4 months off. So to come back to it now and be feeling this positive about it, I'm just going to ride the big blue bald-headed wave. The cat's back. I'm going to give him some free treats. I'm not going to put a counter on. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something slightly different. I'm glad you exist, chat, but I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark place right now. There is so much going on in the world in terms of economics, politics, social stuff. The fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis is really impressive to me. The fact that you are still alive, the fact that you keep on going regardless of everything that you might be experiencing in life, that you might be seeing in the news, is something to be massively proud of. And I have a couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence for me. I will never ask you to be okay, because okay is massively subjective. But what I do want you to do is stick around for as long as possible. If my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. Yeah? In 2024, we said fuck cancer. So in 2025, we're doing something different. Chat, I invite everybody at this point of my streams to say the word fuck in chat if that is your preference. You can take it one step further. It is a type of energy that we're trying to put out into the universe, but it can be used in multiple ways. You can turn it into a positive or a negative. You can say, fucking hell, I love Get to Work. Fucking hell, I love ginger cats called George. And fucking hell, I might be considering speedrunning this game. At the same time, you can also say negatives. You can say fuck transphobia. You can say fuck TERFs. You can say fuck Elon Musk. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck Parkinson's. Fuck avoidable disabilities. Fuck chronic health. Fuck depression. Fuck anxiety. Fuck anything that affects you on a daily basis. Like, I have depression. I am medicated for depression. Fuck it, basically. And just take care of yourselves, because self-care is sexy in 2025. I'm going to raid out. If there is anybody that is subscribed that would like to throw in a raid emote when we arrive at the place we're going, that would be great. There are some raid messages in chat, if that is your preference. I'm going to find somebody to raid. Who is live right now? Liz Justice is playing Repo. Lady Aronera is playing Assassin's Creed. The Merry Hatter is playing the horse game. Yes, the horse game. I'm going to throw you at Chrome, who's playing Slay the Spot. I love Chrome. Chrome's good people. Chat, like I said, drop a raid emote. Throw a raid message at Chrome. I'll be back tomorrow, very likely with more of this. My name has been RightBigChimken. You have been absolutely awesome. Take care of yourself for the rest of your day and Tuesday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Also, I'm really digging Modern Blues, because this is apparently still Modern Blues, and I'm not entirely sure I believe it. Vulcan Ryan, are you still in chat? Would you consider this Modern Blues? I'm beginning to think I need to install Epidemic on my phone. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice time. Bye.